Hello, Body Church. Happy Sunday. It is so glorious to have you here. I'm Dr. Liz Letchford. We are coming at you live from London, in bed, in the bedroom. Happy Sunday morning, noon, night, whatever time zone you might be in. Today, I'm going to give you some unwinding experience that you can do straight from right after you wake up, which is my favorite time to actually do the Body Church practice. So welcome in. If you are here, we are live. We have a chat going on. So if you'd like to say hello in the chat, that would be awesome. We are going to have a 30 to 40 minute practice today. I'm going to teach you the Letchford spirokinetic breath practice that helps get your mind, your body, your spirit all in pointing in the same direction. This is a practice of self-expression. This is a practice of unwinding the mind through the body. There are so many tools we have right now that allow for the understanding and the unwinding of the left brain. The goal of Body Church is actually to merge the two hemispheres, and I use both left brain and right brain techniques to guide you through this experience. And so if you're having trouble with coordination, with creativity, with any pain or discomfort in your body, this is an incredible practice to help you come home to yourself. It's rooted in a breath practice. It's rooted in safety in your nervous system and really paying attention to all of the parts. There is a psychotherapy technique called internal family systems, and there's drama therapy, and there's your imagination in the dream world. And each one of those things has been how I kind of explain how this practice came together. I couldn't breathe. I felt like there was this overwhelming attack on my nervous system from my mind, from the inside. Autoimmune, inflammation, pain, misunderstanding, confusion. And when I was really able to recognize, okay, I can't breathe, I was able to use that very same breath that was stuck to then find and map my way out. And so it's given me a really incredible tool to recognize and work with any sort of part or any sort of misunderstanding or dysfunctional behavior either in the mind or the body that I run into. So welcome. All right, if you're here, please say hello, 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 hello. Let's see. We're gonna get started in about 2 minutes. So I invite you to do this from your bed, if you can. This felt appropriate to use today. I found this in my little costume closet, and it just brought me great joy. So it's hot here in London, and most of these flats do not have air conditioning, so I felt this was a tool I got to really use that was not only functional, but brought me great joy. So if there's anything nearby, a pillow, a blanket, wherever in the world you are, I invite you to set the scene. So I've got incense going so that you can unwind. Maybe you're just waking up if you're on the West Coast of America. Maybe it's time right before dinner. Get back in bed. Or if you can, get on the floor. Find a really comfortable seat, comfortable space for you to sprawl out. We're gonna go really slow today. This is a slow practice in general. There's not a lot of really slow practices that actually allow your body to bloom at its own pace. The mind, the left brain, that one that goes, hey, I'm gonna analyze and understand everything, and okay, there's these patterns. Oh, I'm noticing patterns. Oh, it's a sign. Okay, whew. When that's what's taking over the body, we can often get into this confusion. So we are inviting today the right brain, the creative, the imagination. This is the brain that is helping us come back to ourselves in the dream world. We process emotions and hearing on both sides of the brain, so the two hemispheres have to work together. However, we've built society on a left brain focus. You take a look at all of the temples to the mind that have been built. And so now we're starting to remember the temple of the body. So we're coming back down to earth here. Welcome, everybody. It's so good to see you. All right, take a moment. Why don't you go and start to take a big inhale. We're gonna get started in just 1 minute. Hi Kai, hi Austin, hi Ariel, hi Cindy. It's so good to have you here. Now, if you're a Body Church member, you'll know that after class today, you get access to a live stream with me. No, a Zoom chat with me. And we can integrate, we can talk about what came through for you. You can ask me any questions. So we get about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes after class to interact with me. So if this experience benefits you at all in any way, I invite you to join the Body Church membership. You should be able to find the link below in the description below, but if not, bodychurch.com. Check out the membership page and we'd be honored to have you. You get class content, all of our old, beautiful, intimate Body Church Zoom containers that have been recorded, and of course, the beautiful members community. So thank you to my members that are here today. It is always so good to see your smiling faces. Hi, Rachel. Hey, we got Rachel Fry in the house from bed. That's right. All right, so let me get this all set up here. Here we go. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. All right. So I want you to find your spot on the bed. We are going to use this as our sanctuary here today. Oftentimes we'll wake up and we'll get out of bed immediately, jump up, check the alarm clock, get into our left brain habit routine of I have to accomplish, I have to do. And so we're gonna rewire your body and your mind together today. If at any point my audio or something doesn't sound good and it's not making it for a very good experience, just send me a message in the chat. I'm keeping an eye on it. So I'm gonna have you start seated if that feels comfortable. Maybe you can use a pillow under your tush, give you some support. This allows the spine to be straight up and down. This gives us a place to really create some movement here. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna help you become grounded into your body, aware of your space, aware of your senses. And then we're gonna go on a journey. I'm gonna teach you the spirokinetic breath practice, and then I'm gonna take you into a deep moving meditation where it's you following your body's movements, you following your breath. I'm not gonna teach you how to move, but I'm gonna teach you how to remember how to unwind your body at the pace of your nervous system. So as you're seated here, land into your center. Imagine a straight line coming down from the top of your head all the way through your body and down through the base of you. Almost like a beam of light all the way through. Find your center. We have fascial lines that criss and cross and make trains all up and down our body. And we also have fascia that splits and connects the left and right hemisphere of the brain. We have anatomy that connects and splits, distinguishes the left and right side of the body. So we just want to honor this middle place, this embodied middle place. So that's where I want you to bring awareness to first. Now, what's something that runs down the middle of your body? Your spine. So bring your awareness to your lowest spine, your tailbone, and see if you can start to create some movements back and forth, as if you're drawing some circles or some lines with your tailbone. So just starting to get some movement in those hips, in the low back. Creating spiral motions first. And now stop, find stillness. This time, we're gonna do the same thing, creating motion in that low spine, but I want your breath to guide the movement. See if that makes a difference. So, breathing in and seeing now how slowly, you can move. Almost like you're being captured in slow motion. You're watching your body in slow motion. And then start to bring that motion like a spiral up your spine. Breathing in. What we're doing is we're creating awareness of the center point of our being, center point of our body, and giving our mind something to focus on. So start to create small motions all the way up that spine. Once you get to the neck, go really, really slow at the pace of your breath and notice how different that is from perhaps every time someone tells us to roll our neck, we do the thing, right? Okay, we're just going to go at the pace of your breath, see what happens. Once we're able to really recognize the difference between when our brain is telling our body to move versus how our body actually wants to move, we're going to start recognizing it everywhere. It's actually hard for me to go to any sort of guided fitness classes anymore because I refuse to subject my body to someone else's guidance. It's so wise. And so as we start to wake up this body intelligence from the spine, you're restoring your autonomy. And that in and of itself can be quite intimidating. Wait, no one's gonna tell me what to do? Yeah, your body's gonna tell you what to do. So as we stop looking outside of us for guidance, for authority, we start really being able to resource that from within. And there's a delta, there's the difference. And so that void is what we get to be patient with. Come to a still place, close your eyes. I want you to imagine a big paintbrush, as if you're in a video game and you can reach out and you can touch it. Notice what it feels like. The bristles are really smooth and soft. Imagine that paintbrush, using that right brain wisdom, the imagination, the creativity. How thick is it? How dense are the bristles? Is it a wood handle, a plastic handle, bone handle? Is it long, short? What color? And now imagine as if you're in the video game and the paintbrush is going to paint sensation on the outside of your body. Starting with the top of your head, that paintbrush is going to start on the right side of your body, tracing and just slowly going down, creating strokes all around the right side of the body and eventually making its way to the left. Can you imagine that sensation? Do you know, with your eyes closed, where the limits of your body are? Make sure you paint down the back, the feet, hey, the hands. You can stick your tongue out. Maybe you're painting ice cream all over you. Whatever you want. So this, I invite you to open your eyes now. This imaginative ability is what we're harnessing today at Body Church. If you could feel that sensation, if it created a state change in your being, I want you to be aware that that's the same technology that your dreams are trying to harness in order to get you to feel an emotion. So do you remember the last dream you had? It was weird, right? Crazy. that is how brilliant your brain is. That is how creative, when your body is relaxed, that is how creative you are. If we can get our body into such a relaxed, beautiful brain theta state in our waking reality, we have access to that same creative expression in our waking life. And so if you're having trouble problem solving, if you're having trouble sensing your skin, your body, if you have pain of unknown origin, where did this come from? Why does this hurt? Let's get your body relaxed. Let's see if we can harness the power of the imagination as a tool in the toolkit in order to get you there. I'm going to teach you with both science and imagination. So if there's any frustration around, I didn't feel anything, it's just good to recognize that. There's no wrong way to do this practice. There's also no being good at this practice. We are here and we're so patient for wherever you are in this grand spiral staircase of remembering you. All right. So I want you to now, with your eyes open, start to softly imagine your hand is the paintbrush. And starting to paint everywhere that you can on your body. Your skin has receptors in it that actually speak to the brain, and it helps the brain geolocate your body in space. So when our skin picks up sensation, it's almost like we're able to know where we are in space. And so start to play with soft touch, more firm touch. And then for just the next 60 seconds, I would love for you to close your eyes and see if, as you touch, before you touch, can you imagine the boundaries of your skin? Start with your arm. Can I actually create my arm here? Do I remember where it is? And then touch your arm and say, there it is. Your sense, this is now the paintbrush. A lot of us have had experiences where we were touched without consent. We were touched and it felt like taking. We were touched and we didn't want to be. So I want to acknowledge if touch feels dangerous, you get to reclaim that now at your own pace. This is the power of our imagination. We're able to remember things from the past and they're staying with us in the present moment. So a memory from the past is anchoring us to that 10 years ago, 2 years ago, even 5 seconds ago. The goal of Body Church is not to go back into the past, make it right. The goal is to stay in the present and realize what from the past is actually showing up in the present moment. This is not therapy, but we want to be really kind with the nervous system. So I'm going to teach you this breath practice. If at any point during the breath practice you feel out of control, you feel scared, slow the breath down, stop, look around, geolocate yourself, give yourself a big hug. You can always reach out in the chat if you're having any trouble. All right, so the breath is quite simple. You're gonna breathe in through your nose, slowly and all the way to full. Go ahead and try it. And then without holding at the top, through pursed lips, like you're blowing out a candle, breathe all the way to empty. And continue to do that for just a few moments, all the way full, all the way empty, noticing your tendency to want to really do it fast, and don't do that. Go slow. The pace is going to be one where it's effortless, almost like the ocean coming in and out. So breathe out quickly enough that you don't run out of air and have to panic with an inhale. And breathe in slow enough that we don't get lightheaded. Now the second part of this breath is noticing the sensation. This is a sensory experience, amplifying your ability to sense the body. And so as you breathe in, notice it gets harder and harder to pull that air in, doesn't it? Try it out. It's like easy, like a big straw. Easy, medium, hard when you reach the end. Same on the exhale. You kind of have to push through this barrier. See if you can feel that. We call that the tension field. Whew, and that's what we're going to work with today. Go slowly through that place. So the next breath you do, slow down through the most tense part of that breath and start to imagine you're moving in slow motion. We're slowing down the camera that's observing this breath, that's observing your body. So you feel that on the inhale, just be patient with it. And then on the exhale, as you push that breath out and you reach the end, be patient. That's what it's asking of us. So the last part of this is a movement that we actually harness the power of that tension field. So we're not trying to avoid it, we're not trying to change it, we're actually just simply trying to witness where this tension is coming from. If you were in complete presence, you, mind, body, soul, in complete presence, this breath would feel open and blissful and you would be laughing and it would be just so amazing. It would be just as if the whole world was your breath, as if your body was breathing itself. That is your breath in pure presence and pure bliss. So if you are a human in this reality, it's probably not right there right now. But I can tell you, it is glorious the closer and closer you get to that spot. And what's in between where you are and that beautiful open bliss breath is simply story. Is your body trying to say, hey, listen to me? Is a part of you, a memory from the past in the body? The body keeps the score, but it's so sick of keeping the score, she just wants to dance. And so allow the body to dance. And here's how we do it. So you are going to inhale, exhale all the way, continuing that big deep breath, except when you reach that tension field, you're going to allow the body to tense up. You're going to match that tension field with tension in your body. And you can start with just a whole body squeeze. I'm going to demonstrate it with you. So as I exhale, I'm just letting my body's intelligence do whatever weird asymmetrical movements it needs to as I keep exhaling. And emotions might come up because we're finally listening to what's been stuck in the body. Oh, and every time I do this, I get pops and cracks as my fascia realigns because we are unwinding finally at the nervous system level. This is not stretching at the muscles. We are unwinding at the fine-tuned nervous system level, the fascia. This is how we communicate with our fascia. This is what those movements look like. Ooh, lots of cracks and pops here. And so you notice my body's doing all these weird spiral movements. My knees are doing whatever they want to do. I might get some shakes, some weird faces. All of that is the highly technical, fine-tuned movements of the fascia. And then the mind trying to locate my body in space. And so I might do some things that look like dancing, and it's simply the brain trying to say, okay, can I do this movement over here? Can I put my fascia in a stretch position here? And the brain's taking a picture. So the more slowly you move, the more intentionally you own the movements. Oh, wow, big pop there. The more your body's gonna realign and start to feel like I'm home, I'm home, I'm home. So go ahead and keep moving here. And I invite you to lay down if you haven't already. So you are able to lay down. You can do this on your knees. You can do this in any way you please. Good morning. So the movement, the tension you're trying to engage with, it's almost as if, you know that first stretch you take in the morning that's like, oh, that's the quality of the movement. And then you start to slowly allow this tension to move in spiral movements. Ooh. And you'll feel some pops and some cracks. If your body naturally wants to cross your arms or cross your legs, it's because your brain is asking for that cross-center line awareness. The left and the right hemisphere of the brain are ready to get to know each other, to come to center. It is why most religions, when we pray, we put our hands together in the center of our body. It's saying left meaning right, right meaning left. I know my center. There's a nervous system story there as well. And so now for the next few moments, as we go on this journey, continue inhaling, exhaling. I'm gonna guide you in a little bit of poetry, just to tickle your mind. Give your mind something to hang on to so that it doesn't get stuck trying to create movements. We really want the body to be the guide here. And it can be confusing. The mind, as it's looping, can start to create looping thoughts that are embodied. And we'll see that. So sink in deeper into your body. Let all motion arise from stillness. And invite in the spirals. You're allowed to breathe slow. You're no longer in survival. So allow the posture to go. This is a revival. You're the champion, you know. So allow whatever you learned from the Bible, whatever you had to fight in your rival, to speak. Whatever's got you caught, whatever told you you were weak, you've got to let go. And go slow. Let love speak. Love can be fierce, love is not meek. Love can be sweet, but love can pierce too. So if you're speaking sharp, let love speak through you. You can be a shark, and you can be a fish too. So allow your tail to swish. Go ahead and allow some motion in your spine. And you might start some commotion, but that's okay, you're fine. So allow your body to do what it likes. You love being in bed. You can turn off the lights. Don't let it go to your head. Bring it back in. That's right. Allow yourself to be skin to skin with you. No one else. This is where your power comes through. You get to love you. We forgot. So when you let yourself dance, those hands come unlocked. 'Cause your grandstand, your hip hop, your sweet jazz, you can't stop. You're the sound of soul. And as your body moves, you remember tales of old and also stories of use. And so when you allow yourself to lose, you realize you can choose. With your real eyes closed, and there's nothing left to use except your clothes. So feel what those might feel like. You can peel them off, go soft and say, all right. I'll sign off and leave you to it. But I'm guiding you here so we both can do it. Allow your body to hear your breath, maybe even the beats in your chest. You might even want to sweetly hold what you might call a breast or not. It doesn't matter what you got. You got patterns in you that are both he and she, they are we, they are they, and they all want to be set free. So today, I want you to just be, hey, I'm me. And then allow your being to be free. You can come up off the bed if you like, if you feel like dancing. Let there be life in your being. You want to lay down, that's cool. But let her sing. Let him dance. Let them take up space. Take off your pants. Give yourself an embrace and say, oh, cross your hands though, across your face. And hold yourself. Oh, it's better this way. But you told yourself you needed someone else to help you pray. Oops. So when you're in bed and your cheeks might get red, allow yourself to hold you instead. You don't need someone new. You just need to use that imagination machine in your head. Allow it to come clean, even if we like it dirty. Allow yourself to come clean. Even if it's 6:33. Right on time. Here we go. It's my last rhyme, so I'm gonna go slow. I want you to know you're perfect. I want you to know you're worth it. I want you to lean one side. And maybe the lean is because I tried to lean on me. So maybe lean on we. Stand tall if you're standing. Dig your feet in if you're laying back. I want you to feel equal sides, equal shins, equal parts of your back, equal hands, equal head. You are equal in the bed. So may you come first, because that works. All right, y'all. And that is church. Bring all of yourself back in. Ooh. Now, if you're feeling good and you want to keep going, for goodness sake, my goodness, keep going. You just got to remember to breathe all the way in, all the way out, not letting that body do what it wants to. We're harnessing the power of the breath to keep us center. Otherwise, we lean to one side or the other, proverbially speaking, literally speaking. Go ahead and lose that breath practice if you're gonna simmer down with me. And allow yourself to relax. Just take a load off, lean back. You can be so soft. You know that? So as you lay here, stillness, what is it that you hear? Can you allow yourself to come in? Are you worried about something? Are you trying to figure out a solution for something? You just moved some stuck energy, so what you got? Good. Make sense? It's all right if it doesn't. I'm Dr. Liz Letchford. It's so beautiful to have you here for Body Church. It's been my favorite office ever. Dream job, if I must say. Thank you for meeting me here in this bedroom. This is Sunday service, Body Church. If you're interested in the Body Church membership, I invite you to check out bodychurch.com/membership and learn more about it. We got an amazing group meeting together right after class. As soon as this shuts down, we're gonna meet together over Zoom. And you can ask me any questions and we can chat about how today went. If anyone shows up, y'all still might be going. Today was real cute. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Take a big deep breath in. If you're having trouble grounding or stopping or stilling, I invite you to look around. Brush that pain all over, brush sensation all over yourself. You can give yourself a squeeze. Squeeze your feet, squeeze your arches, say, I live here. Take a deep breath in, put on some music, dance. It's your mind remembering the past. It's your body remembering the past. All we have to do is stay present. There's a couple of past shows on here, past Body Churches on here if you'd like to take a look through the library. You can't get enough of this today and you'd like to do another class, check it out. Each one is so different. And so I invite you to learn more if you'd like. I'm Dr. Liz Letchford and I will see you later. Thank you.